We got to get to the Goats in a Bad Way draft. Chris, you're up first.
Well, I'm going to go with the whole Raiders football team, okay? Hear me out for a second. The whole damn team, okay? Because somebody needs to know when you lose to a team 41-10 a few weeks before, they got to say, wait, guys. Going out on the middle of the field and stomping on the logo and getting there and everybody, we're going to get on there and kind of do a semi-disrespectful thing before the game is not a good idea when we got our ass whooped the way we did a few weeks ago against the king of the AFC for the last 4 years. Okay, let's not do that to that team, and we haven't been to the playoffs in a long damn time. That was a bad business decision, all right, and led to their butt whooping. So I'm going to throw them out there and Goats in a bad way right off the bat. Whoever was in charge of organizing that huddle at the middle of the field, you're a goat in a bad way, but I'm going to the whole team.
And what made it worse, it when you see it, it really didn't look that bad.
No,
there
it wasn't like
stomping.
egregious.
They didn't linger there. It was quick, and then they were gone. But if you're going to do it, you may as well do it. I mean, if you're going to piss them off, get your money's worth and get yourself riled up out there. Get the benefit because you're definitely going to get the detriment. First for me, got to go back to Thursday night. Chase Claypool, what are you doing, Chase?
Oh, my God.
What are you doing? What are you doing? 14 seconds, tick, 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 because you have no awareness of the situation, celebrating the first down, and then wondering why Trey Turner's trying to take the football from you, and the ball gets knocked away, and then a cockamamie excuse for it after the fact. What are you doing, Chase? So can't forget that one, because the Steelers still could have won that game if they'd have had another snap or two and shot at the end zone.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's Chase Claypool is a freak show. He's very talented. He's shown some, immaturity over the last month, that's for sure. I mean, this was bonehead play. Absolutely bonehead. Like, come on. What are you doing? Who gives a damn about the bow and arrow point there? Let's go. Get your butt on the line of scrimmage. And, yeah, I'm not going to say it cost them 2 plays. I think it cost them 1 legitimately.
At least 1.
Yeah, at least one. There's no doubt. So, good pick by you. All right, I'm going to go to Darius Phillips, punt returner for the Cincinnati Bengals. Muffed 2 punts in the game the other day against the San Francisco 49ers. Both led to points. Was a big part of the football game. I think it was a field goal and a touchdown. Cost his team 10 points. And, of course, we know that was a very close game that went into overtime. But they were big muffs, after the Bengals defense had gotten some good stops.
I'm going to go with Matt Rule, this revolving door thing they're setting up at quarterback in Carolina. I don't like it. And saying after the game that P.J. Walker played because he knows the 2-minute plays better than Cam Newton. What'd you do the last 2 weeks? Other than apparently spend the first full week figuring out what you were going to do with Joe Brady. You had 2 weeks to get Cam Newton fully up to speed with no game. And he doesn't know the 2-minute offense by now. It's either on him or it's on you. And maybe he wasn't telling the truth about it, but either way, Matt Rule, I feel like the ship is sinking for him. All right, one more round of the Goats in a Bad Way draft. Christopher, you're away.
Well, for lack of ones that really stand out to me here, I'm going to go with Trevor Lawrence on this one. Trevor Lawrence struggled the other day against the Tennessee Titans. He had a rough day. I think it was his worst day as an NFL pro. He threw the 4 interceptions. As they were kind of hanging around in the football game, they weren't out of this thing by any stretch of the imagination. It was 10-0 late into the third quarter, but just could not muster any offense. And, yeah, he was loose with his decision-making and his throws. Threw 4 interceptions and really probably could have thrown 6 or 7 interceptions easily. It was a rough day for him, so I'll give him that last goat in a bad way.
We've already addressed this, but I have to, even though they won, rarely do we do this coming out of a victory, but between the NFL Network interview where he went public with internal things within the team and then calling out the play calling after the game, saying that they got too conservative when they were up, Baker Mayfield, maybe he's just at the point where he wants out. Maybe this is his way of rattling the cage so they'll decide after this year to trade him. Maybe he wants a new start. Maybe he's just had enough. But it's just not the way to get what you presumably want, which is a long-term, significant financial payday to stay with the Browns. And maybe he just doesn't want it, Chris. I'm kind of thinking of that now. This is just his way of getting it. Doesn't lead to a great start with a new team, though, if that's
No, you're right. You're going to have a question of that. And if I'm Cleveland, I'm not paying him a long-term deal with the way he's played and said some things in the press this year. No, he's going to wait another year.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.